So we're all level again for the 4th time in this match. Someone's equalised as the winning line draws ever closer. Oh, what a shot!
One.
Just uncovered a little diamond there. He's got good cue power too, as Garry. See then, just miss the red directly above the black, just miss it on the left side and get the cue ball working. Try and just screw through the little pack there. When I played the cannon, that wasn't easy to get exactly as planned, still in the red, but boy, how does he reach it?
8.
Maybe it was a bit too straight to try and split the pack open. This looks fun. It's going to be on tiptoes for this one, I feel. Not sure what he's doing, really. He's got to be careful if he's playing just the safety shot, not to push the red to the left corner. Surely not trying to pot it. There's absolutely no way, I think, but he's tough. Ooh. Perhaps he did. What a shot! What a shot. It looked too thin, didn't it, Alan? Ball bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, Garry Houdini, eat your heart out. What a shot. He does. He produces some fantastic shots, doesn't he? Would think back to that match with Luca Brissell. Some of the escapology going on was incredible. That's unfortunate, actually, not to drop in anything. Fully deserved it.
Green ball. Gary Wilson, 9.
You can't beat these matches at the Crucible. Best of 25s. Deep into the final session. 9-all, both players playing really well, considering the pressure. Just look at a plant, must be close, he's interested in it. Plant's a yellow pocket. Must be very close because he's playing it. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Has he? No! Look, for all the world it was in. Just dipped towards the left jaw, as we see here. Let's look at the line. Looks in there. Looks in there. And just turned left. Just after the baulk line.
He played it with position as well, so he's left Mark Selby a chance now.
Foul. Gary Wilson, 4.
Didn't expect that.
The first thing to say here, it's red and into the back of the bunch of reds. This could pay dividends massively. Yeah, that's what he's going to be looking at. If he gets a big piece of the pack, he'd expect to be on the black as well.
Yeah, if he does... Oh, he's putting it there. He's going to stun it into the back of the pack rather than play from the green spot, which could be possibly, with topspin, perhaps a bit thin. A bit harder to judge the line of the cue ball if he's stunning it in. Much prefer to say play a billiard type shot than natural half ball angle.
What?
Has to be said, a bit of a misjudgment, wasn't it there, Alan? You would have hoped to have got most of the pack. It's a big area.
Yeah. Yeah. Just didn't. Probably just overhit it, actually. Now, excuse me, is the pink in his line here. Just missed the left half of the pink into the pack. Well played. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The parting of the Red Sea. Look at this.
3.
Beautifully played.
Yeah, that cue ball, after he potted the first red, could have ended up anywhere. So, in a way, a bit lucky he got the perfect angle. Obviously, he had options on other colours, but that was ideal.
Four.
Could have done with another half roll of the cue ball
11.
there. Is this red in his way? Might be jacked up a bit in the air. It's going to make it a lot harder for the positional part of this. Can't control the cue ball as well. It's gone wrong. Didn't look like there was going to be a problem. Just a simple roll through with the red to the right corner. Now it's awkward.
Oh, and it's gone wrong in a big, big way.
Gary Wilson.
And he's
11.
left a sitter.
Oh, the first crack, I feel. That wasn't that hard a pot. And he showed some frustration. He's under severe pressure out there.
I suppose if you've been hypercritical, the shot with the rest, the black, he's got to be long, hasn't he?
Yeah, he underhit it. You can see he's struggling at the moment. And he's up against somebody who can really heap the pressure on and make you squirm in your chair. Mark Selby, a master at that.
Yeah, it was one of those shots, the black with the rest, that there's perfect and then there's a good side of perfect and a bad side of perfect. Short was the bad side. That's what players tend to think, those type of shots. Here it is again. See, long's all right, short's no good. You know, perfect's just 5 or 6 inches north of that, but you can overhit it anyway.
Whoa.
The green's not a bad ball to get back on its spot.
Yeah, the way he played that was quite sporty, wasn't it? The way that he's overhit that by maybe 3 feet. So, looking for good control.
Quite sporty. Lively.
That's it. Yeah, nice on a pair of
Full.
reds now.
5. $12. 13.
It's worth just noticing the cadence of Mark Selby when he's in amongst the Reds in this type of situation. He kind of
20.
ambles round the table, not actually unlike Mark Williams. He tries to, this will sound a bit straight. One of the things you've got
21.
to remember is just try and breathe deeply. There's nothing hurried. Don't get overexcited.
$28. 29.
Snooker's equivalent of the praying mantis, Mark Selby. He's a predator.
Yeah, you'll see it in the walk round for this next red here. Watch his walk, watch the pace of it.
$36.
He senses he's got his opponent on the ropes. Expect no mistakes from Mark Selby in this
37.
mode. He refuses to make them.
Yeah, this is quite thin, this, isn't it? The fact that you've got a hole for a red. It looks like he's playing the deep screw to make sure the blue actually reaches the pocket. Oh, brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant shot again. See, dropping it in, cue ball on the other
42.
side, there was a danger the blue wouldn't even make it to the pocket. But yeah, Steve's right, it's almost like he refuses to buckle into this stage of a match. Oh my goodness, where did that come
Mark
from?
Selby, 42.
Wow. He just had a bit of body movement there. I think his head moved a bit too quick. He didn't keep still enough. Maybe. Ultra critical of the body movement, but it just felt like he was on the up, just a fraction.
I also wonder if the end of frame and the table across the other side may have just upset his concentration. We'll never know.
1.
Arguably, that was the only way I was going to miss a ball with the rest. Great chance for Garry Wilson. He needs to take it.
$8. 9.
If you watch Garry Wilson round the table here, he's a wee bit more sprightly, busier. Both reds go, so this is looking good.
16.
One of those positions here, I don't know if he can, well, he can maybe, I think he can actually, he can play for black, so he's fine, yeah. Deciding not to. You'd rather go for bulk colour though off this.
17.
And the blue obviously goes the way he's played that.
Pink ball.
The pink. Just about straight enough to check it off the cushion. Keep it high.
$23. $24.
It's actually ideal in the yellow, isn't it? With the rest. Guaranteed being perfect on it when it gets respotted. Only thing with the green, there's an outside chance of a kick, so the yellow will be the shot.
He might have a bit of a problem angle if he was playing with the rest. Long bridge, not much to do with the pot though. Yeah, he could hold it. Nothing more encouraging
26.
than seeing your opponent miss an easy one. It's given Garry Wilson just the fillip he
28.
needed in this session. He was under the severest of pressure. It looked for all the world as if he was going to go one behind. He looks to have turned it round.
31.
And it's also a little
35.
reminder for Garry Wilson that Mark Selby is fallible. He gets in amongst them. So blue then to put the frame beyond doubt.
30.
The unexpected miss
46 in the
from the
frame.
£3
Garry Wilson.
champion, and Garry Wilson did the rest. Regains the lead then. He's 10-9 in front.